Hello guys, and welcome to this last class of this work project in where we will export our scenes in different formats. In the previous episode, we prepared all the scenes, so they are already here, and then it is the correct moment to select. For example, let's start with scene number 1. Double click, and then we should go over File, Export to the graphic. Once here, we should name it, and the most important option here is to select the correct format for our file. Look that we have here different images options as JPEG or TIFF or PNG. Using these formats, we will rasterize the image, and just keep in mind that JPEG is a kind of compressed file in where we will not be able to keep transparencies, and on the other hand, PNG does not compress the image, so the quality will be a little bit better, and it keeps the alpha channel in order to save the transparencies normally applied on our backgrounds. This option, TIFF, is more of the same, allow us to keep the transparency as well. So imagine that I select PNG, then I go over options. We know already this window, we can control the image size, and we have this interesting option called line scale multiplier in order to adjust the thickness of our lines. And here is where we find the option called transparent background. However, if I go over Export to the graphic and I select JPEG, the upper part of this menu is exactly the same, but we will not be able to control the transparency of the background. And we have this another option called JPEG compression, which should be always at its maximum quality. There is a specific class explaining this window in a very deep way, in where we did different examples using this line scale multiplier. So this time we will just say that here we have 0.5. We'll use the view size, then the line scale multiplier has changed. I unclick this option and again 0.5 here, OK, and export. If I open this file, we can check the result. The image looks in general quite nice, and then we should repeat this process with every scene. Once we have finished to export all of our scenes in JPEG, this is the result. We can open the first one, go to the next one, and then play with these images in different softwares. Maybe we want to make a presentation in PowerPoint or in InDesign, or just send them by email. But here we have all of them separated into different JPEG files. Coming back to Sketchup, if I go over File, Export again, and this time when I go over to the graphic, I select the option PDF file. The name will be again Barcelona Pavilion, and I go over options. Here we find different options about the drawing size. They look a little bit confusing because then we can mark on or off these other options like show profiles. Of course, we don't want them in our PDF. Extend edges, we don't want to extend edges neither, and so on. To be honest, in my opinion, we should not export our SketchUp file into PDF. And why not? Because we will not be able to achieve what really matters. We will not be able to create a multi-page PDF with all of our scenes together in the same file, but we will get just one page for each scene, and then we will have to repeat the process as it happened with the JPEGs. But this is not the main reason. The main reason is that we will lose the textures of our images. This PDF will vectorize all the image, so the lines will be quite crisp, but the textures will be completely lost. I will show you. I will press OK and export. If I go now to my folder, here we have our PDF, and once it is already opened, you can check how we have lost all the textures. Now there are just colors. We have just one page. The lines are quite sharp, that is okay, but it is not worthwhile at all. So my suggestion here, in case that you want to create a PDF using your different scenes, is to export them as JPEG as we already did, and then use Acrobat Pro in order to create that multi-page file PDF. This is one solution. The other one is, once we are here in SketchUp again, is to send our model to Layout. Layout is another software which comes with SketchUp when we install it, and it will help us a lot to create presentations. From there, we will be able to create a very sophisticated PDF. Anyways, we will learn about layout in the next episodes. So, time to say goodbye now. Congratulations, because you have finished this work project, but the course is still not finished. So, I will see you in the next episode.